Hello, adventurers. My name is Maximus, and I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 80th episode of Caches and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers play Dungeons and Dragons live on Friday nights, joined by our amazing cast of Bunny Dreadful, Mac and Cheese Please, Virtual Spectre, and Moves Like Jagger from the GGN crew. Big night, y'all.
Oh yeah.
I've been trying not to think about it.
Yeah, well,
Now I have to.
now you have to, because I will say to everyone in chat, this could potentially be the last episode. It's either the penultimate episode or the final episode, depending on how things go. But it's
we
up
could
to
have
them.
the first 5 minutes, right?
Well, I interpret this not as that we might die, but that we'll defeat the fight early and then we wrap up our loose ends in one ep versus or taking forever to kill said dude and then the loose ends get wrapped up in the second episode. I don't think Max is out to kill us.
Oh.
I live with him.
So you know,
I disagree.
Yes.
I did tell. Oh, go ahead.
In the event, if we don't succeed, what does that mean for the world you built?
Dies.
Do we reboot? Like it's not
No,
it's not the canon.
No.
Another adventuring party shows up at the very end.
No,
Saves the day.
there's no reboot. There's no reset button. Your choices have consequences, and your actions have consequences. I will say that I did tell Bun that I wish the place that I was going to find a shirt from, they had this awesome shirt that said Total Party Kill on it, but they didn't have it in my size and color. So
This is what I'm saying about him wanting to kill us.
Wow.
This is all I'm saying.
I got a different shirt on. It says rolling dice builds, and then on the bottom says character.
you might have to build another one.
Oh my god.
Well,
See, I told you. He wants us
Oh,
dead.
man.
Max.
No, it's serious. It's definitely serious, but I believe in all of you. And
Serious
fine.
business.
Ron prayed to Sylvanas, so we're fine.
thoughts and prayers. Oh man, with that being said, I will bring up that we are almost at 2,200 listens on our podcast. So if you haven't, go to wherever podcasts are sold or Anchor. Go
And
check out our podcast.
I just want to say I had learned that if you comment and like or whatever on the podcast, that really helps us with whatever
Mhm.
pod gods do the algorithm.
God, gods.
Yeah.
Pod gods. So
Pod
if you
gods.
are a pod listener, if you wouldn't mind like liking and upvoting or whatever the
Yeah.
word is that
Mhm.
y'all do, you know what it is. If you do it for us, that would just mean the world, man.
If you do it for us, that'll really do it for us, if you know
Oh,
what I mean.
wow.
You know what I mean. We're
Well,
gonna
we went-
pump that iron.
And
Well,
if you have Twitch Prime, you get a free sub once a month. And if you have Prime and you don't do Twitch at all, and you're a podder, you're a pod listener, just send it our way.
Potter?
A
Oh,
podder.
a podder.
Podder.
I was just waiting on someone to say a
Aw.
pod person for some reason.
You pod people.
If you're a pod,
Don't be
pod tier.
ashamed.
audience.
a podience, that's perfect.
Let's do-
Anyway,
let's do buzzwords.
you can also check us out on all of our other social medias. Like we have YouTube with our hilarious shorts, specially curated and edited by our very own Moobs. He does a great job.
Hi.
Yeah, and you can go check out our Patreon. We've got a brand new campaign coming up, and there is a tier that allows you to build an NPC that will be in the world. So, brand new campaign coming up. Plenty of NPCs that need to be made. And if you just want to hang out with us and chat, there's a Discord. All in the chat or in the description, wherever you think it might be, it will be there. But if you're not sure, if you're like, Max, I don't like all these links, we'll just go to cachesandcantrips.com. Then you can only have one. You can click wherever you want and go to every single thing we got. With that, I will say there are some important dates coming up that you need to write in your planners, because as campaign
Banners
one
in the
is
Trapper Keeper?
in your Trapper Keeper, in your backpack, So there are
We're
some
all too
important
young
days.
for that.
I have a
Nobody
belt
knows what
bag
Trapper
now.
Keeper is.
I don't know what that means.
That's what the kids have.
A belt bag?
That's a fanny pack.
Fanny pack. It's
They
a fanny
call it-
pack.
they call it a belt
I noticed
bag.
that. They're calling them belt bags now.
They're calling it belt bag
Belt
because
bags?
fanny packs is loser term.
That's such a better name. I can start wearing my belt bags now.
Yeah.
Anyway, important dates. February 24th, a very special one-shot entitled The Maw of Many Worlds. Maybe I should talk about who's going to be in these now. Maybe I should just drop some knowledge on everybody.
Please stall for time. Pizza just knocked an entire water into my lap. Be right
Perfect.
back.
I will read the preamble to the Constitution. I don't know. I don't know why that came into my mind. So, on February the 24th, the Maw of Many Worlds will be DM'd by a good friend, Jesse Heinig, who is a veteran in the games industry. You might know from a little game called Fallout, or perhaps something along the lines of White Wolf. He's done some amazing things in the tabletop space as well. So,
And-
watching, what's up, dude?
Created dog meat. Fun fact.
Interesting. Yeah, amazing. He will be the DM with Lady Devon, being a player who is a community manager over at Bethesda. We've got our very own Nina Nikolic, also known as Kid Kerrigan, voice actor extraordinaire. She'll be playing, as well as Kumagoro Goro, who is a fantastic VTuber here on Twitch, as well as Moobs like Jagger, and me. I get to play. For
Oh,
once.
wow. Hi.
Yeah.
So I will be playing in that one. That's February 24th. Now, March the 3rd, the one shot known as Hot Gnome Summer, in which I will be the DM. And we have some very good friends of ours in there, starting with our very own Mac and Cheese, please, as well as Jeezum Crow, also known as Drew, will be playing, and some of their other friends, Keston and Corrine, some voice actors, both wonderful, as well as Becca Godsey from D20 Deathmatch will be playing. So that will be a very fun one, and I'm very excited to run that one. And we also have for our guest one-shots, the City of Terror on March the 10th. So City of Terror will be DM'd by our very own Zeus in the chat, with players of Naomi, Captain Robert, Shadow Temple, Mac X3D being the community manager over at Dungeon Alchemist, as well as Bunny Dreadful and VS will all be playing in that one. So a 6-crew super special one shot. And then
Spooky.
it's City of Terror. It'll be spooky, that's for sure. And then of course March 31st, we've got Ron's Dreamy one shot, which I'll just leave that to be a surprise for you all for now. So it'll be
Yes,
very
that'll be
dreamy.
great.
And then aside from that, campaign 2, April 21st. So campaign 2
far
will
away.
officially be coming out in April 21st. It seems far now, but it's going to be coming right up. So you
We'll
will
be
see.
here before we know it.
Uh-huh. Yep, I already feel the pressure of Worlds. But with that, you will see all these things on socials. You'll see official announcements and all those things. But if you're a listener and you want to hear the words, they're there for you. Well, I think without any further ado, we will go ahead and settle in for tonight's episode of Casters and Cantrips. Our story last left off with Sweet Justice standing the inside of the front gates of Kular Halas, the capital of Ceylon. A blood-red sky hanging overhead as the streets of the city were in utter chaos as demons descended upon the local populace. And much to their horror, they observed that as these mortals fell, they rose again as undead. The group decided it was best to get off the city streets, and the Baron Voss Creel led them to a local bathhouse to take refuge. Upon entering the building, they saw the very walls moving as some sort of alien viscera was clinging to, well, everything. Some salon apprentice arcanists started banging on the door and were led inside to escape the carnage. However, they were closely followed by demons that broke their way into the bathhouse. As the battle ensued, Jezroth was able to free themselves from the prison of Valken's sword and materialize into the mortal realm. The group was able to fend off the demons and defeat Jezroth inside this bathhouse. But as they left the building, Valken heard the familiar voice of Sensei Gin inside his head, telling him to hurry because he didn't have much time. The party elected to sneak through the back alleys and side streets of Kular Halas to avoid detection as they made their way to Archmage Zavras's tower. The group traversed through a good portion of the city undiscovered, but they were ultimately spotted by a flying demon on their way to the tower. The party then found themselves fending off a large group of demons in a courtyard area. After eventually defeating their assailants, Sweet Justice made their way to Archmage Zavras's tower. The party secured their entry into this tower and were able to secure a short respite from battle. As the group moved further into the interior, they found themselves at a strange floating bridge inscribed with arcane runes. And that is where we'll begin our story this evening. And I think perhaps a better representation of what you all are currently seeing might be helpful. So if you give me just a moment, I will show you all exactly where you are.
Ooh.
Oh man, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Or
And
no.
everyone at home can
Whoa,
see
whoa,
as well.
What in the what?
I like that.
Whoa, whoa.
This is like the fanciest map we've had yet. Holy.
It's
So
cool.
you enter this chamber, you see grotesque sort of art pieces, statues, you're not sure, demonic looking heads in the corners facing inward. As these arcane runes are floating, piles of bones and skulls underneath in this about 20-foot drop from underneath these bridge of runes. You see in the air a bluish green haze just hanging, thicker down below and above. But you do see that the entry into this cloud is seemingly clear on these first set of runes.
Well, this is definitely a puzzle. I don't know if it's worth it.
Zoom in puzzle.
I can have Sammy fly us across.
You would have to use another spell to bring Sammy back.
Right.
But then you'll use resources that we need to save.
Yeah.
Sammy
correct.
is
Like,
alive for an hour.
Burden
Oh,
This-
it's pretty good.
In
Very
this
good
first
with my-
area that I've indicated, there's no haze. It seems open. Everywhere else is surrounded. Any further, there is that haze completely covering.
Oh.
So maybe haze is not good.
Hmm.
Wait.
I suppose now's a good time to say I'm kind of dumb and I've never been really good at puzzles, so
It
Can
is
my-
okay. I'm very good at puzzles. I do the I forgot the name for Sunday, but the name for Sunday is crossword puzzles in the local tavern
You mean in my
papers.
zine?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. It's in the zine. Do you guys not check the back of the zine? There's a whole crossword on it.
In case everyone at home needed a reminder, the equivalent to Sunday in my campaign is Sunday.
Oh,
Oh.
you know, it's a language translation problem. You know what I mean? No, on the back there's a whole crossword. Most of the words are just, fire or different pastries. So it's not really too hard, but I'm still pretty good at it.
Ron's gonna check these walls on the map here. Maybe they match happening on the floaty things.
Mm.
Yep. Can you pinpoint where you essentially pinged that?
Are those like bones by us right there? Or?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can I take a couple, I don't know, like a skull and like a femur,
Mhm.
and I want to toss them and try to hit some of those platforms and see if they do anything when something hits them.
Sure.
So it's like,
And
Yeah,
can my helm read any of these runes?
These aren't a language per se. They are arcane runes that are typically used like when you're creating, casting spells, those sort of things. It's more magic stuff, not language stuff.
Ooh. I'm a rune knight. Do I know what they are?
They're so I use the word arcane runes loosely. They're not tied
Okay.
to like rune magic. They're arcane words, I should say, inscribed.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Absolutely. And
while they're doing that, Falcon picks up a skull and a femur and he's like, yep, sorry, friend. And I'm just going to toss it and try to aim at, I don't know, any one of those within the first 3 or 4 rows.
which one?
Let's see. How about the third one in the middle? I guess is that in the mist?
Here?
Can I even? Yeah, I'll try to throw the skull at that one.
You toss it and it dunk, 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 hits it and then goes off, and then you hear it 20 feet below. For
No,
Ron,
nothing, no
this-
flashy lights, nothing on the wall shows up.
No?
I rolled
Ron-
an 18.
Some of those symbols do look like something similar that's on the ground, but you're not sure. I mean, there are some matches. With an 18 on your Arcana, you're not sure what, if anything, these symbols do. They are inherently magic, but you're not sure, is it magic that's keeping these things seemingly floating in midair? Could there be other magical effects if you were to perhaps step on one of them? Definitely possible. But this was designed as either, as you mentioned, a puzzle or perhaps some sort of trap that, without the knowledge of you creating it, it's difficult for you to understand exactly what's happening here.
Can I investigate the ones on the can I investigate like the closest ones, like the mechanism that it's on?
They are pieces of stone floating in the air. There's no mechanism.
Okay, but I can't investigate any and use an investigation on it at all.
What would you like to try and find?
Looking for like any clues, like maybe one of them has more dust on it, or maybe one has more scratches on it, or maybe the runes look like they've been changed at some point, or maybe the magic holding them up is different from one to the other. I don't know. So that kind of thing.
Sure, roll me an investigation.
And I'll get pretty close, as close as I have to get to do that. I rolled a. Sorry, where's my character sheet? 19 plus 4.
So 23.
Hmm?
So what you deduce here is, there, much to what Ron had seen, some of these symbols match on the wall. Some of the symbols are also missing. Not all of them correspond. This is definitely a way to. Let me rephrase what I was saying there. This is a way for someone who knows the path to go through safely. And if someone doesn't know the path, they will potentially not go across.
Ron turns around to the Baron. Well, do any of this seem familiar to you?
I told you earlier before we came in, I've never been in here before. This is all news to me.
But the symbols, are any recognizable?
And he takes a look at them. I mean, they look magical. They look magical. I don't get my magical powers in the same way that an arcanist does. Much in the same way that I'm sure that you don't as well.
So how do you get your powers?
They were given to me.
Because you are immortal?
No. I am immortal because that was given to me.
But your powers gave you immortality.
Yes.
And who gave you those powers? Is it the Archmage?
Yes.
Can I, as Valken, since I'm highly flexible, strong, and limber, can I try to reach one of my feet out, stretching to try and touch the first platform that I'm standing in front of without actually having to stand on it?
You could try and touch it.
I feel like my leg could probably reach.
Yeah, are you just gonna just tap
like
it?
Yeah, just kind of like, like kick my leg up and rest one foot on top of the platform, kind of almost like a split type of thing. But be prepared in case it drops away. I want to be able to catch the ledge.
Ron's Falcon's gonna do that. Ron's gonna make sure you don't fall.
Okay, yeah, you can hold. I'll reach my hand out so you can hold on to it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stretch as far as my leg can go and try to touch it to the top of that platform.
Yeah, if you just touch your foot to the platform in front of you, nothing seems to happen if you just reach out and touch your foot there.
Okay. Anybody have rope?
Maybe it's not.
Oh,
broken.
yeah.
Have rope.
Yeah, we've got some rope. You want
Could
some?
be just for a presentation, just for show. It's just floaty bridge.
All right, tie the rope around me.
Okay.
Only how deep? You said it was 20 feet down. About 10 feet of rope.
You want 10 feet of rope? What?
Just tie enough for 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna hold it so I've got the rest here just in case.
Yeah. Just in case it drops, I don't want to drop 20 feet down.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hop on that first one in front of me. Just both feet. Try to jump to it.
Okay. You hop on to this one.
Yes.
First off, as you hop and put your full weight on this particular rune, it crumbles beneath you and you start to fall. You have rope around you.
Yes.
So the rope keeps you from hitting and having fall damage. However, you do enter into the sort of bluish mist that is underneath these runes here. So I would like for you to make...
I'll pull them up. Like, I pulled them up as soon as it happened. I was ready to, but yeah. Sure, you're still gonna make something.
Enter, you come back up like a bobber.
Rolling.
Do you want me to roll to see how fast I can pull them up?
I will say this. Roll a athletics check for me. And I'll tell you the DC is going to be a 15. If you beat the DC, Valken will take half the damage normally than what he would inside of that poison.
Is it a save?
No.
Or an ability? It's an ability?
Ability.
Okay. 19.
19.
Got you, bud. Don't worry.
Valken, you take 5 necrotic damage. And you sort of dip down for a split second and come up. And being in contact with this mist, it feels as though that the immense pain that I'm assuming in your feet and like your shins and your calves feels like if you had stayed in there much longer, your very flesh would rot off of your bones.
Yeah.
Ow.
Are you okay? You don't look so good. What happened?
It feels like a terrible Charlie horse, but like bad.
Did any of these runes on the wall match the
Yes.
symbol he stepped on?
Yes. The
Ooh.
second one on the list.
Okay, maybe so that rune matched what was on the walls, so that is not good.
Those are maybe not good ones. Okay.
Maybe we use the ones that are not on the walls.
Yes, maybe.
Is there what's it called? Like a way for us to see what's on the walls? Like, do you have a better thing for us
Yeah, it's
players?
kind of hard to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One is like a sideways Z. The weird thing I stepped
The
on.
second from top was the one Valkan stepped on.
Yeah. The other two are like
Z?
crosshairs, which I see one of.
And the one
Are
looks
both
like
sides
a
the
ninja
same?
star.
Oh yeah, it is like a ninja star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the ninja star. I see that.
So can
See,
can I
last
mark
one.
on the
I
map?
think-
The last one is the circle.
I could like draw on this.
Are they runes on the other side of the cavern as well, or is it just this wall?
Just that wall.
So it looks like the other two in this row are safe. These are really hard to tell. Did you post them?
Falcon, do you want to try going on the middle one?
Sure.
Ron will heal you. Don't worry. Wait.
How about? Is the mist right underneath the tiles? Did you say?
Mhm.
No. So it doesn't matter if I drop 5 feet or like what.
If you go down, you're gonna get a taste of it.
Did you say
It was
the mist was
painful, but-
covering the further ones though?
Currently.
Oh, God. Okay, we're going to die.
Okay.
I mean, I could just cast fly on us.
But
We
then
fly
go-
over the
Try
mist?
it.
Fly into mist, no?
It's
Yes,
above us.
we will.
Oh,
fly
this
into
might
the
not clear until we go to the like each step of way, you know?
Mm.
To prevent it. Because he would have thought of that. He would want people to not fly over.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm
Ron, help
hopping
me.
on.
Okay. 2 muscles better than 1.
All right.
Alright,
So the
I
middle
missed,
one,
but-
that's fine. It's kind of like I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You hop on there, and nothing happens.
Oh,
Does the
okay.
mist clear a little bit more
It
forward?
does.
What can you see, Falcon?
Oh, you're right. Very smart.
What can I see?
Hmm?
Mist.
He said it cleared a little
It
bit.
is
A little bit.
not helpful.
But I like. Oh, like the ones in front of me now.
Yeah.
The one in front of me is like a. I don't know, like a ladder.
So I will say that it is subsided, but it's still there. It's gotten lessened.
So
Oh,
I guess what I'm trying to get at is,
okay.
can he go one more forward or not?
If he did now, he would still hit mist.
Oh. What? What?
Wait, does anybody have a
Oh.
way to like whoosh the mist away?
Oh yeah, I have a way. Oh wait. I forgot I had magic here for a moment. You know.
Like a wind or a.
Yeah, I have that. Maybe. If it is prepared. One moment, please. Loading. I don't know what level it is. That's why I have to look there. I have warding wind.
Ooh. Wow.
I have jug of mist.
Oh, that just makes more mist.
Okay, so I can do this, but it will have to be
Goodness.
on me. Are you convinced you can pull me back up?
Ron.
Yeah, Ron, no problem.
Okay, Ron, I trust in you. I'm gonna cast.
So do you want me to jump back?
Yeah, you come back.
Okay.
So, in case I wasn't clear, that when Valken stepped on this, some of the mist subsided, but not all of it.
Yes. Wait.
We can clearly see the tiles that's next
But if,
in front of
but
me,
if
right?
he steps one more, is there enough mist gone that he can jump forward?
Not currently.
Okay. Then I want to
Oh.
stand where Valken is standing, and then cast
Wait.
a spell.
What if we have
Wait,
to be on both
Wait.
routes?
Okay,
my
we're
brain
ready.
is working. Okay.
Oh, for once, yes, this will be good.
So
Yeah,
if this
just-
shape is safe, and it's not one of the ones on the wall, then maybe somebody could stand on the one next to me and more mist will go away.
Oh,
Ron had the same
Oh.
idea. Yes.
Okay, I'm next lightest, and then I tie my rope around me and give it to Ron,
Yeah.
and then I jump on the next one.
Okay.
I'm doing this
One.
just so you'll see where the mist currently is. So you jump on here.
uh-huh.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
We go.
Mist recedes
Does this
Because she
the
mist
next
blew, or
round.
just because they stood there?
Oh,
because they stood there.
Okay.
Does this
Okay.
mist have a smell?
Death.
What?
Uh,
Well,
Smells of death.
okay, Ron. What shape is next?
Not one in front of
well,
you. Not
the
that
one in front of you is the same one Valken jumped before and crumbled, so that is not good.
Oh,
Okay.
The two
Eh.
symbols next to one in front of Valken is not on wall.
Well, I'll jump to the next one. Maybe Vin, you take my place,
And then
Or-
jump to the other one.
and then the next person up jumps where Vin is.
Let's all get ropes together just in case we make like a mistake.
We're all
You know?
eventually gonna be on here, I think. So
Well, I know, but just in case.
maybe okay.
That way, if one person falls, the other three can try to hold on to them.
True. I'm gonna hop forward.
Okay.
Or
And then I'll hop where he was and then go to this one.
As you do this,
And I go,
I think we all have to do this at the same time.
you notice that when everything was fine until Vin hopped off, and there's currently no one in
This is
that
why I
row
said-
anymore,
Somebody
Uh-oh.
needs to take
and
Vin's
it
place.
returns there.
Okay, I jump
And-
to here.
This one moves forward. You jump forward. It recedes, but you do take some damage
Okay,
because it had come back.
Oh,
I see. Okay.
we have to time jump same time.
You take 7 necrotic damage.
7.
Okay, so Ron jump.
Run. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, so we have to jump same time.
Well, that's gonna be
Got it.
hard to do because we'll have to be single file at some point.
You noticed it wasn't a matter of timing, it was a matter of who was no longer left on the previous row.
Ah,
Oh,
It's like each row of gas is separate, right?
okay. So when we had to do slowly, but the symbol in front of Valken is okay, but
it's the only one, right?
two next to it is bad.
So I'll go forward
Mm-hmm.
and
And then everyone stay still for a second.
So you move forward.
No, we can't do it that way. We have
No.
to move at the same time.
and then Ron goes, and then Granny goes where Ron is.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the row in front of you is now cleared. There is someone on every row, so it doesn't come back.
We have to have at least one
See,
person.
that's why you wait.
if you, by the way, if you want to go in between the grid squares, if you hold shift when you place yourself down, you can be like on the square if you want to be.
Okay.
Oh.
And the Baron says, I think I understand, and he'll follow suit with what you all were saying.
Yes. As long as everyone within a column, no missed.
Okay. I'm gonna hop to where Ron is in a second. Ron's gonna go where Valkan is.
So let's check symbols real quick. Looks like front row is clear.
Does it
Front of
take
Valken.
I mean Valken probably doesn't know, but is this room too big for Granny to be a dragon?
Too big?
Small? Too small.
She's in her halfling form.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering if she, as we went, if she could fly above us, but I don't know.
There's mist above. It's a wall.
So it's
of
making like
mist.
a pocket as we go then.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Excellent way to describe that.
Gotcha.
Okay, so as soon as Valkan jumps forward, Ron will jump forward.
Everybody ready?
Yep, ready. Same time.
Yep.
All right. So Valken here, Ron there. Where does Vin go?
Go where Ron was. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll hop to the next one. Wait.
wait.
No, you need more people in that row.
I'm waiting to see where you all end up before I start moving clouds because I'm having to juggle a couple things. So
There's two
Okay.
next to me that are.
Okay, we stay.
Yeah, we need to get next to you.
We wait
Oh,
and check.
Yeah.
We need like old man to come next to me, and then grandma can go where old man is.
it's like, all right, and they're gonna do
Just
what they're
men.
told for you guys. So you tell them where to go, they're gonna go.
And then I'll swap into Vin's slot when you move forward.
Oh,
So
But we wait
there.
first. We'll see what happens.
So right now nothing happens.
Oh, okay. So maybe we have to build these.
Remember, we had to do like 2 or 3 of them at a time before.
Okay, so Ron
So-
gonna go to this one.
Okay.
And then at the same time, Vin needs to move forward.
Forward, yeah.
And then I'm gonna
So
move
is
forward.
one moment. I'm gonna slow it down because things are gonna be happening. So Ron, you leave, and even as you time it, so where you jump and Vin jumps, when no one's in this row, it comes back for a split second, and then goes away when Vin's back on it.
Hmm.
So Vin, you're gonna take 4
These with the
necrotic
double
damage.
bads are just bad. Could 2 of us stand on one of these at the same time?
You mean you could try?
I don't understand what you mean. Like 2 of us on one.
Yeah. Like I would jump to yours before you would leave yours, essentially.
Oh, okay.
But it still leaves an empty one, doesn't it?
No, it would never leave an empty one.
What if Baron just skip middle and jump? to
Wait.
this?
Can he jump that far? Can you jump far?
I'm consulting his character sheet.
Hey, old man, can you jump?
If not, I can just slide over to this one and Vin
Oh,
can
yeah.
move up. Should I do that?
Loading.
Let's wait a minute.
Now the Baron was a hero in his time, and he looks like he is capable enough to jump that distance. He could jump that distance with a running jump, but there's nowhere to run here.
Oh,
Like I said,
So
Okay.
I can
What?
just hop.
So what he could do, in this case, is I'm going to allow him to make an athletics check.
We can make this way easier. Instead of having you jump that far, I can just hop over to the next one. Ben can move up. Bryn can move up.
Okay, jump down one first, and then we will see what Miss does.
Oh, I thought I was good at
Okay, here
puzzles.
we
I
go.
don't think I am. My head hurts.
Nothing happens.
Okay, so if Vin moves forward, then Mist will come back for a split
Correct.
second.
Yes. So
That's why I want to try to jump on it with her.
yeah, come
See
to
what
me.
happens.
Then. I
Oh.
like scooched over so you
Fair
could
enough.
try.
But everybody's got ropes on everybody, okay?
Do you
Yeah,
all
I-
have ropes on everyone?
Yeah, we said it earlier.
So all 6
It's
of
a
you are tied
chain.
together?
Oh. I think he's suggesting that if I fall, then everyone will fall.
I'm just asking, you tell me what your situation is.
It was just us four.
So the Baron and Zunde
Yeah.
are not tied?
I don't think we would have enough rope for that. Okay, you want me to try this? I'm gonna try to carefully jump onto the same platform as.
How wide were these platforms?
Okay, so you jump onto the same platform.
And then I jump off.
But now that
So as you get onto the same platform, as this is what you were describing, right? You wanted to both stand on the same platform?
Like a
So-
second, yeah.
So something that like so how I kind of envisioned it happening, like as I saw her like jumping and like as her foot touches mine, I'm leaping to the next one. So like
Yeah, we're like
there's
trying to
never
time it.
like so much weight on it, but there's never not weight on it.
So what will happen is one of two things. It's either one person leaves before the next person gets there, or you're both on it for some amount of time. So those are the two options.
I
Either
see.
it's a jump and there's no one there for a moment, or you're both there for a moment. So just let me know which one you're doing. Is it
You want to try
I have
the
an
second
idea. I
one?
have an idea. Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. See, okay, I have an idea. Ron,
Yes.
toss Mimi onto that one.
What if Ron goes too hard or too soft? It maybe
We'll
just
tie a rope around her.
goes.
But if Mimi's not heavy enough.
Well, we'll find out right away and we'll pull her back up. Do you think she'll die after 7 points of damage?
Ron will not risk it.
Okay, it was just a really good idea.
Wait,
Got to
wait,
earn her keep somehow.
wait.
What if
Wait.
Ron?
Wait.
But Ron can try to do splits.
Ron!
And
Why would you try it?
and like a very famous monk, Jean Vaudam. John Vaudam does splits very well.
You noticed in the beginning when Valken tried to do the splits tippy tap thing that he did it here and nothing happened, but it was not enough weight for it to actuate. So when he
Oh, okay.
actually jumped, it went away.
Okay, Jean Vaudam not gonna make it.
I've
Magic.
never heard of this guy. I have to look this up in library.
Magic.
Yes.
All right,
What
what,
about
are y'all
like,
doing?
can you do like a illusion thing or like
Well, I could summon another one of me, mirror illusion, but it would not be real or have real weight.
doesn't have weight?
Won't
What about
think
like
so.
can you anybody summon
Wait,
a creature
okay,
that has
Ron-
weight?
Zunde is
Sammy.
very small. So Zunde could jump into
Zunde, jump into my
Vin's
arms.
arms and then
I will
Vin
catch you.
tosses to Vin and then Zunde jumps in front.
Okay. This is what you're sure then.
You weigh like 2 pounds. You can do it.
Sure.
All right, if you say so, I will try to jump on with Bryn.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. So you would like Zunde to jump onto the platform with you, Bryn.
Hey, both fall.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
like a hug.
Okay, so
Gonna hug
Zunde
her.
jumps on the platform and you.
And Ron and I, since like all the four of us are tied, we like brace down to potentially
yeah.
get ready to pull Bryn up.
Okay, so Zunde hits your arms.
I
You and
grab her in
Zunde
the
are
hug.
both onto the platform. The platform falls.
Sunday! I grab her tighter.
Even with all of us, you're really heavy.
Sorry.
So what I would like for you all to do, there's going
I'm
to
so
be
confused.
That was bad.
So,
I think we should have known that would have worked.
so
Lex is
Zunde
like, "Are you
falls.
sure?
I said she's in your arms,
Huh?
and Bryn's going to fall. The three of you are bracing together. I would like for Ron, Vin, and Valken all to make an athletics check for me.
I have like
Let's
my
go.
advantage on this. No.
24.
24.
22. Wow. 24.
Athletics?
Just like Ron's best stat.
Ooh, 25.
Okay. So you don't get pulled down with them. You hold firm, and Bryn and Zunde are dangling there. And Zunde and Bryn will both take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Where are we?
How
They're still
far
dangling?
are they dangling from me? Like feet wise?
I would say that it's enough. How much rope did you want to give each other? I'll say this. How much
Well,
rope do
we
you want in
didn't
between you all?
them to be very far.
I guess
it-
10 feet.
10
This is
feet?
bad.
And they're dangling.
Okay, so we can pull them up just enough, and I cast fly and touch Bryn so Bryn can fly while holding Zunde.
Okay. Bryn, you are now flying.
In flying.
With Zunde.
Just float up here to the same level as us.
with Zunde in arms. The row behind you, the mist has reappeared.
Yep.
Since no one is currently on there. Okay.
The Baron's in it then.
So he's in the
He's fine. He's in the next
Yeah,
one.
he's in the right spot.
he's in the platform.
Oh.
All right. It looks like we are going to have to take some amount of damage every time we move forward. This is built to wear us down.
Oh,
Ben,
okay.
you'll have to move up, I think.
So
the
Ben
Baron
has
can
to jump forward, and then Baron will
has
also
to jump.
go same time. Where Vin used to,
Okay.
and then Bryn can fly towards closer to us, so that way they're never inside the mist.
Okay.
I jump.
All right. So, Vin, you jump here. No issue. The mist now reappears here. Bryn, where were you going to go?
I was supposed to fly to where was it this one? No.
She's staying
Yeah.
in between the mist so that the Baron can jump and hit that and open the mist back up.
Yep.
So basically, we're using the Baron to take damage for us.
Okay.
Are we?
I mean,
So
why
you
the fuck
just-
not?
You just got to tell me where you're
Better.
going, and
I've
we'll
already
see what
taken
happens.
damage twice,
So-
so
And
you
Unless,
can do it for
Max,
once.
like, are we interpreting this puzzle incorrectly? Is there a way to do it and not take damage?
Depends on the symbols on the ground. So, next you're gonna have to jump through, essentially, and see how
Yeah.
far you can jump to get past it. But there are gonna be some situations where you'll have to minimize what happens.
So the mist in front of us three is still there.
Yes. Actually, hold on. The mist in front of you all is not there anymore. It is here. But you all astutely realize that all three of those in front of you were previous ones that had fallen before. So your choice is to step on one or to try and jump further or do something else and try and step on one in the mist to see if it clears. So I need to resolve where is Bryn and where is Arzunde. You're carrying Zunde, so where is Bryn before we go any further?
I told him to like hover between the gaps.
Okay.
In the same row.
So they are now here together.
Also, Max, if you'd allow, because I would have done this. I would have cast Twinned. Can I fly too?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah. Like I'm not currently flying, but I want the option to fly.
Okay. Yeah, that's smart.
And what would you like the Baron to do?
The Baron has to jump here, but he will take damage, unfortunately.
All right. And he jumps forward. He will take
What a sport.
7 damage.
Oh, wait.
I didn't realize there's a lot of 7s. It's just how it's in and out.
Is this considered magic damage?
It is not. It's not like a spell or magic. It's like a.
Oh.
I was just gonna see if my aura would help mitigate that, but okay.
Well, we're kind of screwed. What do we do now?
Okay, so far, so Vin flies next to Ron and Baron jump forward because now Vin flies. We should be okay, yes? But then we just have to figure out.
No, I'm so confused.
We just have to figure out how to move forward.
Wait, wouldn't the mist on Baron be gone?
I'm in the middle of editing things, so it's now gone on him. So he took the damage.
Yeah, Vin can fly now, so Baron can jump where she was.
Well, do we need that to be not open? Like,
Wait,
I don't think we need that right now.
Right, so
Yeah.
Vin,
Who
can
has
you...
the most jumpies?
Ron's
Me.
jump is pretty good. Valkan is probably...
Valkan's pretty good, I think.
Wait, is jumping strength or dex space?
Jumping is based on your strength score.
So
However,
then-
if you use Step of the Wind, that helps with a monk specifically.
Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah. So, but we can't see what's beyond. So we'd be, if I jumped, it'd be like a matter of guessing where.
Well, Bryn, you have more health than I do. If you want to go forward and see if you can see where to go and just land.
Are we
You know,
not able to
take
see
day.
in the mist?
You can see, it's not like opaque.
Okay, so we can see
So-
those symbols within that
Oh,
area.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm gonna have to fly to. How do I do this? To
Vin,
here?
you are
Or-
carrying
Sorry.
Sunday. It's probably
Oh
not-
god, what did I do?
Ron will
Control
jump.
Z.
Ron will try to jump over
What's your strength score, Ron?
18.
You can jump 9 feet horizontally without a running start.
I mean, I can fly over there, so that helps.
Oh, okay.
And you are currently
Like-
right there.
Yeah.
So that would be 10 foot. So you'd make an athletics check to make sure you can get that extra distance.
All right. Ron will do this. 27.
Easy enough. You leap, and difficult that you're jumping a little bit beyond your normal jump, but your toe hits and you wobble for a second and then you make it onto there.
Ooh.
And the mist moves forward. You will take 9 necrotic damage.
Ooh-wee, okay.
Should the Baron jump diagonally? To the
Sure,
one
whatever you'd
wrong-
like.
Or
Is the one we're on is that? Because we're like,
here, I'll fly here, and then the Baron can go where I was.
Okay, so the Baron then jumps to here.
we're still. Didn't we need 3 in this row?
No, we don't. We need to go to the next row.
Right, but now that there's only me and the Baron we're the only ones there, so won't the fog come back?
Mm-hmm. Unless
So-
someone goes where that was.
We need
Well-
Bun to land on that other one at least.
Or drop off Sunday.
Yeah, you could drop her off.
Yeah, I'll drop Zunde over there.
Okay.
Or better plan. I'm gonna pass. I can't move myself anymore, but I'm gonna pass. There we go. I'm gonna toss Zunde to Ron.
No. Do not do that.
Well, if I leave her here, she's so little. Is she gonna be able to jump over
Ron
these?
will fall.
She's a dragon.
Two people,
Zune's a dragon. She can fly.
if 2 people are on one,
That's true.
it will crumble.
As I'm saying, should I come drop her off and then come back?
So everyone is on a square now except for Bryn. Where would Bryn like to go?
Okay.
Just float in the middle, Bryn. Just don't.
Why
touch.
don't you go all the way up?
Oh yeah. You can fly all the way to this one
Wait,
or the lower one.
is any of those safe?
Ones are
Hello.
safe.
Yes.
What?
'cause
Isn't
this,
the ninja
this
star bad?
symbol is same
Yeah.
as this symbol.
Oh yeah. I see it. I was looking at the next row up.
Okay. So if so then
I can
fly.
go this way.
Okay, what happened now?
Or no, not yet.
Yeah, try. See what happens.
And then, wait, my brain doesn't make sense.
Okay, what happens now? No, we're fine.
Hold on.
What happens now?
So you've
Okay.
cleared that row. Someone is there. Fog's not going to come back yet. The fog completely solidifies when no one's left in that row behind you.
Okay.
Oh,
So if you
when no
leave,
one's
if
in
you
the row.
leave a row empty, the fog's going to come back.
Okay.
I see. Okay, here's the plan.
So,
Then
real
goes
quick question
here.
for Max.
Mm-hmm.
These squares are roughly like 5 feet long,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
With my athlete feet,
Ah, yeah, I forgot you had that.
does that mean if I get on one edge of that platform, does that count as 5 feet so I can attempt a long jump? Like if I just cross the distance of the tile and then jump?
I'll say yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, then I could like step of the wind and attempt a long jump to where next to the one where Bun is. That'd be pretty far, but I think I could make it.
So with that,
Maybe.
Running
That's
start of
like
5
20
feet? so with a running start of 5 feet, you can go about 25 feet.
So 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I can make that jump then.
So where would you like to go?
Without step of the wind, I could do that
No,
far?
that's with both.
With
I-
both. Okay.
Well, before you do that, I can fly and go get Zunde and put her next to Bryn on that other one. You think?
Well, then the fog would come back for Ron,
No,
right?
it wouldn't come back for anybody.
No.
Is Ron still in the row?
Yeah, Ron's still here. So
Oh, you only need one?
If
Yeah.
it's cleared, yes.
Oh.
So the way that this works, and you've gone long enough, is that to move forward, there has to be one person on every safe square. Then the fog ahead of you will go away.
Mm.
The ones that you've cleared, if no one's left in a row, it comes back.
Well, my plan is someone flies, grab someone in the back, put here, grab someone here.
Yeah, do whatever.
Whoever can
would
fly,
be
get
easier
off. and fill up the
I'll
front three.
go here because Bryn has the stronger strength than I do, so she can grab Zunde and the other man. I don't know his stupid name.
Baron.
I don't know why my brain doesn't know this.
Okay.
Love
I
it.
see him as old man.
So who's
and
going
that's all
where?
he is to me.
Okay, so the way I envisioned it is Bryn grabs Baron, drops him off where she is standing. Vin grabs Zunde and drops off where she is standing, and then Valkan can jump here.
Okay, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where is Zunde going?
Zunde is going to be where Vin is.
Then
and
I'll
Baron will be
fly.
where Bryn is, and then they'll both fly, and then Valkan can jump here, or someone can pick him up.
Why did you do this to us?
I'm trying to
Wizard did it.
quick math this.
And then
Yeah.
Valken,
Good
you
job,
can
good job.
go here. If you don't use Step of the Wind with a 5 feet running start from the end of the tile to there, you can go 10 feet ish,
We can pick you up.
or they can pick you up and just drop you there.
We both can probably grab him.
Where do you want me? Next to Ron?
Right here, yeah.
Yeah, I can make that jump,
Yep.
right?
You can.
No step of the wind needed?
Nope. Forgot you had athlete, so you can make your 5 foot. I'll say from opposite end to opposite end.
Yep. Or not. There we
I
go.
was grabbing you, but you grabbed me
Oh.
too. Okay. The mist returns. And now that no one is there behind you, the mist completely covers. Actually, what am I doing? This is... Here.
What are we doing?
All right.
Hope everyone's
And
enjoying
then now that
watching our
everyone
break.
is ahead, what is everyone's next move?
This symbol is on the wall.
It is.
Bryn, you have the most health. You should fly ahead.
And I'm starting to not have most health.
Well,
I mean, I
Bryn,
guess I could go.
Bryn,
No,
can
no, no.
you
I will go. I will go.
stand on
So
that,
to-
and then in case it crumbles, you just fly.
That's one of the bad ones.
No, no.
Isn't it?
No, she should land here.
Oh, yes.
These are all bad ones. Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
land on any
that's
of
why
these
you
next
land
ones.
here in the
Yeah.
mist.
Okay. Ren, you land
Yeah, thank you.
there. You take 10 necrotic damage. And then
It hurts.
this will move forward. And I believe that is all of the safe squares. If I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What's next?
So one of the flying people could go up and to the next one in front of Bryn.
Yeah, I'll go here.
And I'm just moving y'all to make it easier for me to put you on the square just so I can know where everyone is. Alrighty. Who's where next?
I can grab Grandma.
Where
you
will you
have to
put
stay
her?
now, Vin.
What?
Oh no, yes, you're right.
Go grab Grandma?
Yeah.
So I grabbed
Grab Grandma
Zunde
and
and
put her
put
there?
her here.
Okay. So when you leave, the mist comes back. And then
I
you
thought
and
it
Grandma
wasn't
will
there
take
when I landed
damage.
there, though. Like, wouldn't I have grabbed her and
Oh,
brought her there?
well, so what I mentioned before is when you're moving forward, if everyone is on a safe square in the row before, the mist will move out of your way. But when you clear a row, if someone leaves, if it's after cleared, it comes back.
Gotcha.
So it's really hard to like get that image in your mind of like
No,
how
no,
that works because you're not
I get
there.
it.
But yeah.
In my mind, I was thinking that like I would have grabbed her prior and like brought her with me, but it's fine.
Mhm.
Grandma will just jump.
What is her strength?
This is bad one too, no?
Yeah, they'll just take. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Where would you like her to go?
Well, it doesn't matter who, anyone will come to whoever is going to do it is going to come here.
Okay.
It could be Valken, it could be any of these guys, the Baron.
Zunde will use Step of the Wind and jump an astonishing amount of distance for her halfling size. Dismissed. Spears. All right.
Is there a mist here?
No.
On the other side? Just in the middle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no mist there now that it's starting to clear out. It's cleared a path here. So once this area cleared, the rest of it cleared.
Do you want me to hop forward?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Putting you there. All right, who's next?
It's either Zunde or me. What do you think? Moobs? Or
I
Ron?
would say
Zunde.
you. Oh,
Zunde should go.
okay.
Or, yeah.
Zunde hops there.
And then Bryn moves down. That way Val
To
can
here.
move forward.
And the mist will come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the mist will come back.
Yeah, it is no
I don't
choice.
think there's any way around it though.
Mist does return there.
Okay. This is gonna suck.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I jump.
You take 5 necrotic damage. I'm gonna just move it out of the way because it's probably gonna come back again, depending on what you guys do.
Yeah.
Okay. Ron will jump forward.
To there. Alrighty. Mist behind you. Fills the space.
Okay, what if all the space is occupied? What if Bryn picks up Baron and then just goes to other side?
Oh yeah,
It's all clear now.
we could literally just do that.
Yeah.
We could bring
Start
the
ferrying
Baron.
people.
Yes. Like
Yeah. Bryn will do
big
that.
What's the plan?
I'm gonna
Bryn's
fly
gonna-
over, grab the Baron, and carry him to the very end.
Alright.
Okay.
Baron is safely across. With
Next, I'm gonna do it with Ron,
Ron is safely across.
and
Okay.
then Valkan.
I can. Okay.
I mean, you can jump if you want, but I might as well carry you. It's
Carry
safer.
me.
Falcon
just
safely
carry.
across.
I carry him like a princess, though,
Uh-huh.
like a damsel. Okay.
And then I'm assuming that you carry, or Vin could go across, and then Zune can go across. So
Bryn, carry me.
Carry
Ooh.
everyone like a damsel, every single one of them.
Okay.
all right. And you all have successfully
Well, that
navigated.
was stupid. Who sets a trap that you can't even figure out how to get through? It kills you anyways. This wizard is a jerk, but we knew that. I wonder how he gets through it. There's only one of him.
Maybe he controlled, he made tower, so those rules do not apply.
Can I search for traps slowly as I walk towards this next area, like in this area?
Sure. You are currently all out of, I should say, your encounter. There's nothing else that will cause any harm to you unless you wish to go back across the bridge the other way.
No.
Because it has filled back up as to how you left it.
I'm just looking for like a secret trap beyond the trap, you know what I mean?
Nothing.
Because that's how they get you.
Nope.
Is everyone okay? Do we need to take short rest?
I feel okay.
I think we should press on.
Okay, we go forward.
Okay. As you move forward through this tower, you can see in similar fashion of the sort of decor that you had noticed in the room with the bridge. There are mostly stone, like rough-hewn stone walls with weird, you're not sure if it's growths with spikes or sculpture or if it was created after the fact. It's very strange, very alien, looks reminiscent to what you encountered on the streets of Ceylon, with just currently no blood coming out of it and everywhere. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna keep slowly walking this way, but like looking for traps.
Yep, y'all, I'm not even paying attention to the map now, so.
Oh,
You're
okay, I'm
off
just
map.
gonna walk forward then just slowly. Like basically, we don't have to do every single play, but my goal is like if a trap's gonna hit somebody, I just want it to hit me first. So yeah.
So you've made it successfully across the bridge. Unlike Ophiar's Asim's tower, there's not a very long, endless hallway. This seems a rather modest-sized wizard's tower. You can see that before you is just a portal, just some sort of circle.
Always not a good idea to stand on portal, no? Circle.
Probably not a good idea.
It's reminiscent to what you did when you went to Ophiar's tower. You step into the circle, it takes you somewhere else.
He doesn't do that trap. He just goes straight to the portal. Can we study it to like learn it? I guess not. We'd have to have the spell first.
I don't have that spell.
Yeah.
Baron.
Yes.
Unless you have it, unless you took it.
Anything weird about this circle?
It's like some sort of teleportation circle that I've used before. Different arcanists have the ability to cast a spell and return to these places.
Do we
Hey,
need
look.
somebody to do that, or
I don't have that spell.
So if
I
you
don't have
step
it
on it,
either.
nothing happens, but you have to have some way to activate. Yes.
No, I think that the two purposes that some of these are, and as you have perhaps seen, they can use to transport places and within the confines of the, towers, but
Yeah.
this would also be a place where someone could perhaps recall to if they had known it in the outside world.
Oh. Is there no other way up, or we have to take this circle?
That is the only way to go anywhere. Unless you go back.
If we jump on it, it'll work.
It's exactly what happened in Ophiar's tower.
Oh, yeah.
You step on the circle and
Just we all step on it.
Yeah.
all right. Everyone steps on it. You are whisked away in a different interdimensional space where you now see a long hallway before you. And this is where things get a little more disturbing. Below you seems like a pool with a very familiar now to you all red liquid that seems to have fountains pouring into it. Long bridge over said pool, leading into another chamber.
Eek.
What do you do?
Is there anything present? Like
No,
demons, zombies?
We're just in a hallway, you said?
it's a long bridge over a giant pool of red liquid.
What's on the other side?
Another corridor.
I'll.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. Yeah. You can go this time.
Okay. You walk across and see vaulted ceilings 25, 30 feet above you. The same rough-hewn stone and weird sort of growths out of the stone with spikes. And you make your way across this bridge. And it's almost, it's grotesque and surreal. If this were water, it would be a very nice, pleasant bridge with fountains coming off of it, but it's not water. It's blood. You don't know if this is some sort of source of power or just some grotesque display. But you traverse across said bridge and make your way to the next corridor.
Hey, it's good.
Okay, we follow.
All right. And all as the crew sort of comes together, and you see that there's sort of a large grand archway, and as you enter, there's sort of a small foyer, and you can see ahead of you what appears to be an extremely large stone sculpture, like a bust, but gigantic, of Orcus. You see a pale green portal that is held open. And if you get closer, you can see the Archmage Zavras holding his hands outward, keeping it open.
Oh. Okay.
Does he sense our presence, or like he's like in like trance or whatever?
Were you trying to be quiet, or were you gonna stomp across the bridge?
I don't think we were being quiet, to be honest.
Sure.
Yep.
And he's sort of holding this portal open in tense concentration, and you see his head turn quickly to look at you all. I knew that you would try and foil my plans, but I fear you're running out of time. You can
Especially if
see-
you talk slow.
Can I just yell "no you" and chuck my javelin at him?
So you can say no you if you would like.
Yes.
And what I will do is, before we take our break, I will show you and everyone else where you are and what you are doing.
Boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
No one
So-
has to show you it's not good.
Okay. It's not as gross as I thought it would be.
Looks awesome, but gross, but awesome.
As you say no you to chuck your spear, which would indeed be starting initiative.
Not my spear, my
Or
javelin.
Your javelin. I would like one of you to roll a d6 for me.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Not
I'll do it.
Okay, Vin's got it.
6.
Okay. One moment, please. So what you see as this grand battle is set to begin, there is a creature that forces its way out of said portal. It is a large creature. It has almost equine-like hooves with a large tail, sort of grotesque horned head, with the body of vaguely humanoid. If you were perhaps caught at a glance, it may look like a centaur of sorts. But this is not a centaur at all. This is an Ammonite. And they are part of the hordes
Ammonite?
of demons. They have a whip-like tail that they use to tear foes apart.
You're scary
So-
looking.
Great.
And that is where we'll take our break. And when we come back, we will see what happens here. So don't go anywhere. Just stretch your appendages, go grab some snacks, and we'll be right back, everybody. See you in a little bit.